For teachers. Good morning, class. Let's get started. Today we're going to learn about. Repeat after me. Can you say that again? How do you say, in English? Do you understand? Can you write that down? Let's practice. Raise your hand if you have a question. What's the answer? That's correct. Keep up the good work. Don't give up. Let's take a break. I'll be right back. Please open your books to page. Can you read this aloud? Let's listen to this audio clip. What did you hear? Can you hear me in the back? Who wants to come to the board and write? Can you spell this word? What's the opposite of? What's the meaning of? Can you use this word in a sentence? Let's work in pairs. What did you learn today? Let's review what we learned yesterday. Who wants to volunteer to answer this question? I need you to focus now. Please put your phones away. Do you have any questions before we move on? Let's do some exercises. Take your time. Let's work on pronunciation. Please repeat this sentence after me. How would you ask for directions in English? Let's practice ordering food in English. Who can tell me about their favorite hobby? Can you tell us a little bit about your family? What do you like to do in your free time? Let's do a role play. What would you say if? Who wants to play the part of? Can you summarize what we just learned? What questions do you have about this topic? Can you give an example of? Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Great job.
For students. Good morning, teacher. Can you explain that again, please? I don't understand. How do you spell? What does this word mean? May I go to the restroom? May I borrow a pencil? What page are we on? What's the homework? I'm sorry, I'm late. Excuse me, can you help me? I'm sorry, I don't know the answer. Can you speak more slowly, please? How do you say, in English? What's the difference between, and? I need help with my pronunciation. May I ask a question? I'm not sure if I'm doing this right. Can you give me an example? Can you repeat that, please? Can I work with a partner? I'm confused. Can you explain it again? What's the meaning of? Can you show me how to do it? I'm having trouble with this exercise. How do you pronounce this word? Can you help me with my grammar? What's the correct verb tense to use here? Can you recommend a good English book? How can I improve my English? Can you correct my sentence? I'm not confident in my English skills. Can we review this topic again? Can you give me some feedback on my writing? What's the difference between British English and American English? How do you say this phrase in informal English? Can we have more speaking practice? I'm struggling with English idioms. Can you recommend any online resources for learning English? Can you help me prepare for my English exam? What's the best way to learn new vocabulary? Can you explain the grammar rules for this sentence? I'm nervous about speaking in front of the class. Can you give me some tips on improving my pronunciation? How can I expand my English vocabulary? Can you recommend any good English podcasts or videos? I'm not confident in my listening skills. Can we have a group discussion on this topic? I'm not sure how to use this preposition. Can you give me some strategies for improving my reading comprehension?